morning, mathematicians. We're going to do a little review about our 10 more and 10 less and 100 more and 100 less. Those are some good math skills that we're going to need later on when we're doing some math problems. So I want us to start out with just an easy number. Let's start out with 57. Okay. Now, if I'm thinking 10 more or 10 less, I'm going to look in the tens place. I got my ones, my tens, right? So I'm looking in the tens place. Then let's just build it. 10, 20, 30, 30, 40, 50. All right, for some reason this is giving me trouble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, there's 57. I'm only worrying about the tens if it says 10 more or 10 less. So let's add a 10 more. What do I have now? I have 67. But if I needed 10 less than that number, let's take this one out. There's 57. If I want 10 less, I look at the tens and take out one of those tens, and now I have 47. Okay, let's look at another one. Let's say I had a number that was 215. Okay, now if it's asking me about 10 less, I'm looking in the tens place, right? So I'm going to look in that tens place. Just looking at the tens place. Right? So there's only one 10, but let's go ahead and build this number. 200, 110, 15, 215. You can't hardly see those hundreds, but they're there. Okay, I'm only worrying about the tens though. So if it asks me for 10 more, I'm going to put 10 more. Now I have, oh, I got 26, hold on. Now I have 225 is 10 more. If I go back to my same 215 and it asks me for 10 less, well, I'm going to take one of those 10s away and I get 205. But what if this number, had 10 or 100 more? Okay, what if it asked me for 100 more? Well, then I'm only going to worry about the hundreds. If I add 100 to this, oh wait, I got to put back my 10. All right, if I add 100 more, I'm going to get 315. But if I go back to that same number, 215, and it says 100 less, I'm going to take that 100 and I'm going to take it away and I get 115. So if you're struggling on the 10 more or 10 less, you can draw it or you can hop on Braining Camp and actually see it. That way you can see, what is this number asking me? Let's try one more and then I'm going to have you go and do some practice. All right, so you have, let's say we have 142. There's my number, 142. And somebody asked me, what is 10 more? Okay, so I'm only going to be looking at the tens place. So I take one more 10. Now I have 152. But if they ask me that same number, 142, 10 less, I'm going to take away another 10. And now I have 132. Okay, what if it asked me for 100 more? Well, I put another 100 on there, 242. Or 100 less, 142 and 100 less is only just 42. So today you're going to be working in Seesaw on some problems that are 100 more or 100 less. So I want to show you this Seesaw activity real quick. First, there's going to be a Kahoot for you to practice, and then you're going to have this page on Seesaw, okay? I want to show you what you're going to do here. All right, so this is how this problem works. It says record 6 different numbers between 100 and 1000 in the starting column. Okay, so you get to pick your numbers, 155, 795, 1000, whatever. Okay, pick your numbers, okay? Then you're gonna roll this really cool dice here. And it's gonna tell you to go, this one tells me to go 10 less, okay? So on this problem, on Seesaw, let's say I had a number, 135, okay? This change, when I rolled the dice, told me to do 100 less. Okay, so I have to stop it again. So now I'm going to say my change is 100 less, so I could just do minus 100 because that's 100 less. Or you can write 100 less and then think about what's the new number. Well, if I take out that 100, I only get 35. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to pick a number, then you're going to roll this dice and then stop it somewhere. Oh, now I have 10 less. So you can either write 10 less in there or you can just do subtract 10 less, or if it says 10 more, you can add 10 more. And then I want you to tell me what would your new number be. And if you need to, go over to Braining Camp and build it. All right? And then share that'll share automatically. So you have two things to do, Kahoot and then a Seesaw. All right? All right, I can't wait to see your great work.